Well, personally, what is it? How does it feel for you to see that there's some kind of support coming for education and that you can throw your support behind it too?
It's hard for, I mean, personally, the rhetoric that I've heard from Governor Christie about teachers has been demoralizing. It's been demeaning. And I don't say that to whine, but what this bill does is it shows teachers how important their job is, and that after they've been used as punching bags by this administration, that there are folks willing to stand up and ensure that our future, the future that's in our classroom, is strong and bright, and that we know that they have a unique responsibility in difficult economic conditions, and somebody's got their back.
How long did you teach at high school, by the way?
8 years.
Oh.
Yeah. 10 years in education. I taught at Rutgers before I taught at the high school, which is kind of interesting.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
What were you teaching?
I taught teachers how to teach science, how to engage students in using technology. Because when they get online at home, they don't think of it as school time.
True.
And so you can actually extend the school day by having a robust environment of online learning. And so what I did was try to shift the paradigm away from chalk and talk and blackboards and, you know, to more of a guide on the side, where you could be helping students to learn on their own in a structured online environment. But quite frankly, the way that we learned, and probably even some of our students today, we don't learn using technology in that way. So how do you expect teachers to all of a sudden know how to teach that way? Because we do what we saw. And what I try to do is shift that paradigm and say, how do you use this technology that's not old school? It's not like a chalkboard. Because anyone can take PowerPoint that they could draw on the blackboard. I've seen some great renderings of the Earth's crust on a blackboard. Oh, sure. I've seen great renderings on a projection.
Oh, yeah.
But they really are the same. They're one and the same. So the question is, how do we use the technology for what the technology is useful for? And one of my former student teachers was here actually, and she could tell you how much I emphasize that, because we really have to break the mold. We have a digitally native student population now, and we have an opportunity to challenge them and get into their world. But unless we have teachers that understand how to do that and are prepared, they will continue to be living in a different world, isolated.
Hard to do that too without money.
Absolutely. I mean, all this technology I had in my school was all this waste that the governor wants to go after. It was grants from industry. Industry in Bridgewater, they understood that having students who were ready for the jobs that they had at their company was important. They invested in our school. They were willing to step up.
What years were you in Bridgewater?
99 to 2007.
99. And Rutgers before that or after that?
Rutgers before that. I'm a double grad from Rutgers.
Oh, okay. But you taught at Rutgers, you said?
And then I taught, yeah, in the Graduate School of Education.
Oh, okay, I see.
At the same time, I was a residence counselor. How much do you want to know? And I sang with the Rutgers Glee Club.
Oh. I was going to put that in, but cool.
Is there any YouTube video to that?
No, you should try that one.
You should have you do the national anthem before you start press conferences.
Uh-oh.
I'm a tenor, so I have the melody on that one.